such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
Here are the starters for the sophomores. Miller is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Henderson in at the 1 spot.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Shots good by Miller.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's a
To say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. The coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Count it. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Pass to Salon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Covington with the bucket.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Henderson against Covington. Here's Thompson. Pass to Wembanyama. Holmgren sets the screen for Henderson. Nice move. Rebounded by Castle.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That one misses. Knocked away. Covington with the steal. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Henderson passes to Thompson. Now Holmgren. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Holmgren. Wembanyama, right side. Holmgren finds Wembanyama, and it falls over the rim and in.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense, because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Now here's Covington. Henderson defending, and the dunk by Covington.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Back to Henderson. Loads it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Pass to Castle. Back to Covington. Over Miller. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got 16.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Henderson, no one around him. Rebounded by Castle.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Here's Covington, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 18.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Pass to Holmgren. There's Miller with the three. Here's Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Now the rookies with it. 9-point game. And again, another one in from Covington. Covington's got 20.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Henderson, no good. Up top, Covington. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Rookies lead by 11. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
We've got Buzelis. Williams is out there with Walter. Then there's Smooth. And it's Shannon in at the 2. That's the group for the rookies getting going here in the second.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Covington against George. Shoots over Covington. George, no good. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Shannon. Scoreless thus far. Hands it from downtown.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
A fader. Wembanyama, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Covington with the bucket.
And I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him. Trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else. And that's really not what this game is about.
Wembanyama, a screen. They get the rebound. Jackson has the open look. Out to Thompson. They could use a bucket. And another shot. Wembanyama missed it, even after all those chances. Covington, the bounce pass. Williams finds Covington. back to Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Put your piss ass down, pull your pants up. Pull your pants up. Don't walk nowhere. Just pull them up and sit down. Don't do that.
And a new group in here for the sophomores. Holmgren, he's checked in for Gigi Jackson. Brandon Miller comes in for Thompson. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. And Scoot Anderson subbed in for Keontae George. Miller kicks to Anderson. The sophomores need to get off a shot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wembanyama's got 9.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Pass to Song with his first shot attempt. That's good on the jump shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Wembanyama with it.
A generational talent. Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
The sophomores shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And he makes both free throws. And here now the rookies. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to Salon. Now Reza Shea. And here's Covington from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Covington's got 10 points in the quarter.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Henderson kicks to Holmgren. On the wing, Miller. Wembanyama, a screen. He gets that one. Miller's got his second bucket.
Now, how about this move by Miller? Using the pick and roll to create some space for himself.
1:25 left now here in the second. And here's Covington from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Covington's got 33 points. Henderson with it.
You know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Yep, that's what full court man-to-man is all about now. All pressure, all the time.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. He's got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Put the chips up. Put it up. Put it up. Put it down.
56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Wembanyama outside. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And stolen by Song.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
High post try, and it's good for 2. 35 points for Smooth.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama high post. Shot clock at 5. Can't cash in from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Rookies ahead, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And, you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Taking a look at the sophomores, Thompson is out there with Scoot Henderson. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Miller in at the small forward spot. For three, Covington. Rebound by sophomores. Wembanyama has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Thompson kicks to Henderson. Wembanyama, a screen on Covington. And here's Miller outside. Rookies with the rebound. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Here are the sophomores with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Riza with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Covington with it. Picked up by Thompson. And Sarr throws it down.
It's almost too easy for the rookie. Sarr, he just pops up and finishes off that lob.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Henderson dishes to Thompson. There's the three. And that one is off.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
First team foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Wembanyama passes to Henderson. Back to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Wembanyama sets a screen for Henderson.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Traps in the tray. Covington's got 42 in the game.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Sarr. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 13.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Covington against Henderson. Covington passes to Sarr. Over Wembanyama. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Henderson. Miller outside. Henderson outside. Wembanyama, no good.
And the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the rookies with new faces on the floor. And the sophomores making a change here as well. a new group in here for the sophomores. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Asar Thompson comes in for Miller. Podziemski, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Keontae George in for Scoot Henderson. Outside Covington. It's good from long range. Covington's got 45 points.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
George, that's a two-pointer. Gonzalez grabs the board. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
And look at the rookie out there facilitating for his team. Gonzalez not missing the chance to make his teammates better.
George looking around. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Wembanyama. Outside for George. And it's off from three-point range. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The rookies on top, running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Buzelis out there with Williams. Then it's Walter. Then there's Smooth. And it's Shannon in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the rookies. Sinks the three-pointer. Shannon's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the rookies. And so it's the sophomores with it. Now George. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Outside for Wembanyama. George, that's a two-pointer. He can't get it to go. Good D by Covington.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Brandon Miller, he's checked in for the sophomores. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Podziemski. And over the last 2 years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it. But I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success will certainly continue to keep that pipeline going.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Good on the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Miller surveying the floor. It's hauled in by Shannon. Now the rookies with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Covington's shot is off. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Cuts off the pass. And here's the fast break. Here's Pajemski, defended by Covington. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Covington against Henderson. Holmgren with a screen on Covington. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Covington into the lane. They double him with Wembanyama. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Holmgren. Henderson looking it over. Goes up on the high post. That shot, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Outside Covington. Out to the wing. Here's McCain. On the wing, Williams. To the paint. Kicks it out to Covington. Fires for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Shannon's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Looking to end his cold spell. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Here's Shannon. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Wembanyama passes to Miller. Wembanyama down low. Holmgren. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the ball. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And so it's the rookies taking care of business in this one.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
being an all-star as a rookie. Hey, congrats. MP's an elite shooter already. To come into the league and knock down threes like that, I'm impressed. For MP to have a game like that in his rookie year, that's a special accomplishment. He can already score with the best of them.
Yo, MP went for 40 tonight, man. Congratulations, my brother. Great game.